And welcome back to Tank Mechanic Simulator, where today we've got a Panzer II-C sitting here. But that's not what we're going to be working on today. I just found it out in the yard and decided to bring it in here. But no, today we are going on a mission. We have a few things we got to do. Some people need help fixing their tanks. That's definitely going to be a thing. But we have a find and extract ready to go. So let's go and do that. Alright, and so we have a couple of things here. We got a metal detector, which I've used before, and we have the magnetometer. I've never used before, so we're gonna try this. Now, of course, I have no idea how this thing actually works, so this is gonna be interesting. I've noticed this house over here, and I'm just wondering if we're currently looking for a tank in someone's backyard, which is probably not the most pleasant thing for people. So I hope we're, not gonna bother them all too much. But then again, if they said they had information about a tank, I assume they would know where it is, right? Like, you would think that's what that would be. Also, ignore those flags over there. I did that by accident. I mean, so far we've covered this area down here, and I don't know if it's going to be anything good. It's now also nighttime, so I actually can't see what's happening anymore. But nothing like doing metal detecting at night, huh? Well, I've been here all night, and apparently we found something. And you can't tell me nobody lives in that house when there's smoke coming out of the chimney. But nevertheless, let's wake him up with some kind of discovery. Oh, there is something here. There actually is something here. What is it? Well, I'm not finding anything yet. Well, let's just keep digging, see what we got. I mean, still, so far, nothing. The shovel definitely hit something earlier, though. Just no idea what it was. Oh, hello. What is that? Oh, I think we found a tank. No way. Are you serious right now? Let me just dig up here. I think... Oh, I think I know what that is. If you know what that is, type it out down in the comments. Okay. The big old excavation operation has begun. Let's pump out that water. I'm sure they don't mind that we turn this into a lake. But that, if I'm not wrong, is another tiger. You know, the number of people who told me that the tiger is one of the rare finds, I'm starting to not believe you guys. Now let's get her cleaned up. Because, yeah, this is definitely the second tiger we found. Let's load it up. Oh, yeah. That's a Tiger H1. And here it is. Actually, I'm kidding. This is not the tiger that we just dug up, because that is still not put together yet. It's just like, it's like deja vu having another one of these in here. But, yeah, that's what we found. Of course, this is a tank workshop after all, so today we're also going to be fixing up this Panther right here. I figured you guys might want to see something a little bit different, because if you missed the Tiger restoration, check the playlist for Tank Mechanic Simulator, because I have the restoration of the Tiger over there. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to get started on this Panther right here. Get everything all nice and cleaned up here. I got this handy dandy angle grinder here, which does rust removal and I think something else. But it's working out quite well. It does everything a lot faster than the old rust removal tool does. So it should be pretty quick at doing all this. It is quite a bit noisier though, I think. Let's get to that interior here. Let's clean up this gunner sight right here. It has a pretty intact interior, I will say, for a tank in this kind of condition. So not a lot of stuff that needs replacing necessarily, but we'll have to go around to all of those extinguishers and stuff. Alright, now in the hull, let's do up all these seats. It does make you wonder how people allow their tanks to get into such conditions. I mean, really. Like, cars is one thing, but why are your tanks like this too? You know, it just really shouldn't be allowed. I mean, look at all this. I mean, do we allow people to keep tanks like this? It's like animal cruelty at this point, really. Alright, let's just get these fuel tanks and torsion bars cleaned up. Got some fuel hoses and stuff here that are gonna need complete replacement, so not great. Let's probably have a look at that engine as well and see if it needs to... I think that needs to come out. Right, so at this point we're just going to start pulling off everything that needs to be thrown out and replaced. So we got these tow ropes and like that. Or, at least refurbished, I think is probably the better way of putting that. Because we're not exactly throwing anything away. Alright, so that's quite a lot of parts that do need doing, so we're going to outsource those repairs. I'm just going to go up to primer it, I guess. So that'll take some time, and in the meantime, we can start sanding everything else. Everything here is going to need all of that nicely cleaned up. Let's get in under there and do all these wheels and these torsion bars. Oh, we got one that didn't get all the rust removed. Okay, well, yeah, there's quite a lot that actually just needs total removal. So I'm just gonna grab all that out. Yeah, there's stuff that needs work. Alright, so we got these final drive gears here that do need work as well. But I think generally it's quite good. So that's alright. See my angle grinder now and I don't know where it's gone. Alright, now I should be able to get to everything. Clean all that up. Oh, there's something here that's not done yet. Alright, now I think we can get up here and start on everything else. Oh yeah, this definitely makes everything pretty quick. Look at that, look how clean everything is. I have found a slight issue in that the drum brakes were not done. And I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna get to every little bit of it because it is down here. I think we can probably go into radio operator slot? Operator? Radio operator. Although I think I need to go to the driver's position as well and do it from here because I think we're going to need to remove... I think we're going to have to remove a couple of things. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Help! It's just a matter of putting everything back together now. There's quite a few pieces missing though, so we're definitely going to have to order some. Oh, that should be fine. As soon as we can get that done. Just having missed one or two pieces in here. Alright, almost got all the running gear back together. There's a few more pieces that need to go on. I definitely am missing some. There we go. Let's get those pins in. Now these pins are usually hammer in. I don't think they're bolt in. Not like this anyway. But I think that is that. At least for this side anyway. Still plenty more to do. Put everything back on. And obviously paint it properly. But we'll get there. Put the whole engine back in too, actually, now I think about it. There we go. And that is the hatchet on. I'm sure we're missing a few hoses here and there. I just can't quite see it. Let's take the engine back out, I think. So I'm definitely missing something. I've had to go into the X-ray view because I really can't see half the stuff. Alrighty, and there it is. So, I could be wrong, but that looks like a hole in the tank. And holes in tanks like that generally aren't, you know, very good for the tank. So you definitely don't want that usually. Alright, time to fill her up. Let's put some oil in there. There we go. I do also want to make sure that it's all nicely topped up. I'll put some fuel in it. Sure. Of course, we got to make sure we got coolant in this. Probably a good idea, especially with the radiators being so big. And let's see, is it gonna start? Oh, we're missing a fuel hose. Oh, hang on. I knew I forgot something. Alright, let's try it again. Moment of truth. That's a nice sound. I can't hear myself think anymore. Well, I mean, I got it started, so I figured I might as well drive it. So, let's do it. How do I drive? Well, you know, I can already see one or two issues. So, I mean, I can't really see anything. Let's open the driver's hatch. Oh, we're going backwards. Hold up. Yeah, this is not a useful sight position. It's a good thing we have this camera. I mean, I'm not gonna say the tank is too loud, but it is a little loud. Let's go, full speed. Yeah, you know, I think everything's working out just fine. It's definitely working. Yeah, I'd say that's a good successful test drive. And there it is. There's the Panther. And we gotta say goodbye to the Panther, obviously, because this is a contract that we are now done with. I've only just discovered I have a welder, but I don't know what it does. I mean, I know what a welder does, but I don't know what welders do in this game. But that is where I'm going to leave it there for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. And of course, if you want to see this Tiger H1 get moved to the museum too, do let me know down in the comments. Personally, I think having two Tigers is a little bit overkill, but you know what? Maybe people will like it. But do let me know what you think down in the comments. And of course, my name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.